Hi guys, Heartbeat Studio here. On today's episode, we are totally doing a skin work for this brown skin girl. As you all know, we start with skin prep. Clean your skin, make sure your skin is clean before you start your skin prep. Moving on to hydrating my skin, which I use two hydrating setting spray. Then you make sure to fan and cool it down before going with your moisturizer, and moisturize the skin thoroughly. Do the necessary things. Fan it for about 3 minutes so that the moisturizer feel tacky a little bit before going with your primer. Use the primer of your choice and make sure you prime the necessary face and avoid the under eye. Make sure to let it sit in by fanning it also. This aspect, I was using my oil control to control some areas that provide oil. Make sure to dry it down after applying the oil control. Make sure to spread it thoroughly to the T-zone area, places that provides oil out. It down, fan it down again, then go in with your foundation. Use this foundation I was using is a bit lighter than her skin tone, but make sure to make it work. Make sure you blend your foundation very well. Make sure to blend it so that there won't be any crease or something. Make sure you blend and blend and blend. Blending is the key to good makeup. Blending is the key. Then I go in with contouring, using a concealer that is 2 to 3 shades darker than her normal skin. So I make sure I blend it to give the contrast look at this side, like, you understand. Make sure to blend it first and foremost. After your foundation, make sure you do this. After contouring, I go with my blush, which I use a little bit of red here. Little goes a long way. Blush after contouring, I use my liquid contour. That was the reason why I did it before even concealing. Blend in your blush very well, and let me remind you, when it comes to liquid blush, little goes a long way. Then I go in with my concealer to highlight the areas, the T areas, to highlight it. When it comes to picking concealer, I use 2 shades lighter than the skin tone. Then I gently blend my concealer after letting it sit for like 1 minute. I blend. Blending is the key to a good setting makeup. I said, if you want your makeup to look outstanding, your blending game must be on point. And as well, use a creamy concealer when blending so that it will be easy for you to blend very well. In this video, I was using Blossom concealer for the client, and I really love Blossom products. Like, I'm their big fan. This concealer is one of the best concealer I've ever tried. It's very creamy and like it does the job well. If you know, you know. Make sure you blend the under eye and all the creasing area. Make sure to blend it well. As you can see, I keep on blending, and I love this. I love the outcome of the concealer. Then I go in with a powder to set the under eye, and I use my blending brush to blend the crease area so that it won't crease. Then I continue setting it. I set the highlighted area, all the highlighted area, which is also with the T-zone. I set it with the concealer shade. I set all the necessary areas with the concealer shade. Then I go in with the foundation shade to set the remaining face. As you can see, I use a big blending brush. Then I go in with my blush powder to bring out the color back. And this is giving already. I use my setting powder after then to set my under eye. Like, I love this aspect. Setting, I love it. I use a translucent setting powder here. She's a chocolate skin, and translucent setting powder works for all skin type, which I use for her to set the face. I keep on setting the necessary areas because to make the work look more brighter. It's only skin work, so this is where we're stopping, and this is the final look. You can see it's beautiful. Thank